Yeah, thanks to you. What I like to explain right now is it's kind of an important part. What I explained already in the beginning is to keep the user in the process of buying. So you have the step through process of actually selecting a product, and then you have to convince the user, or you have to stick the user to the sales process, which is often taken as something which is obviously. So you may think that if you have a nice product presentation and the user clicked already in buy, yeah, so then this is your goal and you already won, which is wrong, because only 2% of all the users that enter the buying process go all through this process and finally click on verify or confirm, and then they actually do buy your product. So there are several things that you can do right, and there are as well several things that you can do wrong. So I think every one of you did already I don't know, like some kind of payment or buy a product or sell a flight, buy a flight on one website. So yeah, or on eBay, for instance. Yeah. So every one of us right now, even my mom bought already stuff on the internet. So we have already some experience on how forms and how a sales process can be done, and we have already some good and some bad experience on how you can guide or how a store or a sales process can guide a user through till the final click to have the product bought. So during the last years, what is a very common way of guiding the user through a process is to tell the user where he is. Yeah, so you see here on the top that the process will be divided in 4 steps. So the first step is to show the user again what he just clicked, what he desires to buy. The second step always is to enter your data, your personal data, your credit card data. The third step, in most cases, is the confirmation of your personal data. And then, as you confirm the third step, you receive your receipt and your invoice, and you did already the payment, and you have the final information of your product or the serial number, or you get a PDF with your flight details in our case. So what I like to show is in this case, so the user sees here again all the details of the hotel, and then we're trying to offer, okay, if our user already got the hotel and as well bought 2 flights, then maybe we can offer him as well to rent a car. Yeah, which is nice to think about. Well, the common case is that you're trying to, after you already finished all the booking process, there's a window. Okay, you can buy right now flights, cars. You can rent cars here. You can as well like have guided tours and all this, which is nice if you can if you have a API and if you have external systems that you already can include benefits of within the sales process. So right now we give the user what he expects is the information, the opportunity to rent a car or not, and below the desired and expected information about his flight. What we consider to be important here is that we don't see the buying process as the end of the selective process of buying the product, which is in 2 ways interesting. The first thing is that the user feels free to have the opportunity in every step to remove parts of his booking, which is an advantage, because otherwise, if he can't remove here one flight, or if he can't change flight dates, what he would do is he would probably cancel. So this is the worst thing that can happen to us, because once you convinced your client to book vacation in Egypt, you had him already in your hands buying off your product, and then because he's not able to change the flight dates, which is a secondary product that you're going to sell through another provider, because he can't change this date, you lose this opportunity to sell hotel rooms. So we give the user here the opportunity as well to edit the flights, to remove flights, because it's not our primary target here, and he can add as well flights. So this is a confirmation and as well showing all the data, but as well it's an active part of selling, adding and removing parts in the sales process. So we do that. We go to the next step in this process, which is the personal data info, which is more closed, because it's obvious that you have to enter here your personal data, who's traveling with you, and your credit card data. Well, obviously your potential client will appreciate having a nicely designed form, so that forms don't appear to you like a mess, like a lot of information needed, because always if you have to enter your credit card data and if you have to enter all the travelers, it seems a long part. So it's nice if it's at least done in a way that is more inviting and more enjoyable than bothering or than taking your time. So we have the traveler information, we can add travelers, we can have a lot of select fields, and as well you have to accept, of course, the legal bit of the different providers of different services, hotel services and flight services. And at the end, again, the question, if all data is correct, then let's go to step 3 or 4. So in step 3, it's almost the same than the first bit. You have as well all the information about the hotel room booking. You can still add a car rental, a vehicle to your sales. You can still remove and add flights to your actual booking, and the verification, and again shown your credit card data. If this was all correct, then the user will be will click to confirm all that and go to step 4. Yeah, again, all information about the flights downloadable here as a PDF. Again, all the information, because never forget that some users get confused by a lot of clicking forward, backward. So you have to be aware of that. That your user in all cases can reach the necessary information. So what we as well trying to avoid is having a lot of power in our on our hotlines. So the better and the easier and the more inviting the website will be, the more or the less the user is going to call. So this is the main target of a web project. I think you have to be inviting, and you have to be speaking. Yeah? The website should not give you questions. Yeah? It should answer your desire, because you came to that website with some interest. No, in our case, okay, I want a wonderful hotel room in Egypt. So the first target is okay. Give him something that is Egypt and which is hotel rooms, and not tell him about your company history.